Hi there. Today is May 21st. It is late at night. It's probably like 11 o'clock at night or so. I don't think I did a journal entry yesterday, so I'll make this one. Or maybe I did. I don't know if I did or not. If I didn't, this would be a twofer, May 20th and May 21st. I'm in Indiana. My parents left for Texas today, and I'm in Indiana, handling their actual move of the house. So everything for the most part is packed. I mean, just about everything that can be packed is packed. The movers should be here on Sunday. It's weird. My parents are gone. This house, it's a wonderful house. But I'm going to be here for the next week, and I'm going to enjoy it. Be doing, they have a solarium that is perfect yoga studio. I love it. And so it's got, sunlight. I mean, what do you call those things? I guess it's like moonlights where you, the ceiling has windows in it. So there's lots of sun. And there's lots of windows, it's like a wall of windows, and so you just see all this greenery. So it's nice, it's serene, peaceful, it's wonderful. So I have enjoyed starting my days of exercise anyway with yoga, so that's really nice. They have a bathroom that's like a spa. So I'm just going to treat these next 5 days like I'm on vacation as I get everything closed out. So yeah, my grandson turned 7 yesterday, and I was here, and he and his parents took him to Disney. So he's having an absolute ball, so I'm really happy for him. And my older daughter and I are here, so we've been here all week, and I'm not sure how long my daughter will stay, but like I said, I'll be here until sometime next week. The movers come Sunday, so I think they're going to be moving stuff, loading the truck or the pods Sunday and Monday, the 20th, yeah, and then the 25th and 26th, the cleaning lady are coming, and then the 27th, there are carpet cleaners. Carpet cleaner is coming, and they'll do power wash the garage, so I've got to be here to kind of supervise all of that. So yeah, that's that. I've been doing a lot of work. This house is 8,000 square feet, so it was, and they had been here for 24 years, so it was packing up or getting rid of 24 years worth of living, and it's now pretty much done. But it was a ton of work. I moved like all the boxes, the majority of the boxes, to the garage, and it's a 3-car garage, and there's no furniture, it's just boxes, and the garage is completely full. So, and I think I have probably one or 2 more boxes I have to pack. So when the movers get here, whenever they decide to take the beds, then I'll have to pack up the bedding from the bedroom that I'm in, the bedroom where my daughter is, and pack up TVs and stuff like that. But after that, I'll let the movers do the rest. But I'm actually pretty good at packing. So I packed my parents' house. I packed my house when I downsized. When kids moved out or friends moved into different places, I just packed everybody. Like, yeah, let's get this stuff done. So I'm actually thankful that I have that type of work ethic. It's like, oh, we got this thing that we got to do. Let's just hustle till we get it done. Everything in this house is packed, so I actually wanted to get on a scale today, but the scale that worked got packed in some box, so I don't know. But I feel like I'm losing weight, but I don't know. I've been doing yoga every day, and this week I've done some walking. I was walking with my dad, who had a stroke 10 months ago. And so we're just getting out and getting used to, walking outside and building up endurance and things like that. And so I think, was it 2 weeks ago, we started walking outside, and, he did like 2/3 of a mile, but he's had to stop several times. And now, today we went 1.3 miles. So this week I think we did, each day was a little more. So it was like 1.03, 1.05, 1.115, and today was 1.3 miles for him. And so I'm excited. And so he can, I think on our first walk, he sat down after 2 minutes and was really tuckered out. And so he probably walks a good 20 minutes now before he feels like, hey, I need to slow down. Let me just stop for a minute. But he presses on. I think the first walk we walked for 23 minutes, and he stopped 4 times. Today we walked for 50 minutes, and he stopped a few times, but it was a real workout for him, because there's hills around here, so it's not just that we're just on this flat course, like just going in a circle or anything. So it was pretty good. It tuckered him out. I took my parents to the train. They're taking an Amtrak to Texas, and I think as soon as they got into they have a sleeper car, got in, my mother texted me, she's like, look, he's asleep already. He was passed out. Because we did the walking in the morning, and then we went to Union Station. I actually parked the car, and we all walked to Union Station. So he did a lot of walking today. So hope it wasn't too much, and he just gets good rest and is rearing and ready to go tomorrow. I'll miss that I don't get to walk with him tomorrow. I really enjoy it. I've actually really enjoyed all the time that I've got to spend with my parents over the past 10 months. I mean, from August to January, I was here every day. For the most part, every day. There was a few weekends that I went home. January and February, I was at home, but I've started to come back more often, and I've been here, probably for the past month and a half, every weekend, just, packing stuff up. And this past week, I've been here all week. And so, you shouldn't take people in your life that you love for granted, you know. My dad had a stroke, and that's really what brought me here, and I feel like in these past 10 months, I probably spent more quality time with my mother and my father than I have in life. Because as a kid, you're here and, yeah, you're with your parents, but I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, so there's 5 of us. And when you're a kid, you're kind of self-absorbed and you kind of take your parents for granted, but you don't spend that much time with them. They're working, they're taking care of other people. But now things are much different. I'm older, they're older, and we can just really and truly appreciate one another and all that we bring to each other's life. So that's been great. I feel like I'm rambling. It's late, so let me just do my MEPS check-in. Mentally, I'm clear. Emotionally, I'm happy. I was contemplating, I was thinking, oh, am I going to be sad? Am I going to miss them? But they're just a plane right away. It's a couple hours on a plane, and I have no problem jumping on a plane. So I will do that. But yeah, leading up to today, I was like, oh, although I think it's ultimately a good thing for them, I was really going to miss them and kind of feeling selfish about that. But today, when I was taking them to the train, my sister called, and my sister lives in Texas, and so they're going to be together when they get there. But I could just hear the excitement in her voice, knowing that they were on their way, right? And she gets to see them because she hasn't seen them face to face probably since January or maybe February of 2020, right before the pandemic. And although they do FaceTime and stuff like that, it's different, being able to connect. My sister talks to my mother all the time, video call, but my dad's not really that big into being on the phone or doing FaceTime and stuff like that. So and she was really worried about him too. So she's just, like I said, I could just hear the joy that she was feeling in anticipation of them going there, and that actually made me really happy, and it made me reflect on all the quality time that I've had and really appreciate the fact that I had them all to myself for a really long time. I had, not that I was one to try to share, but when you're one of 5 kids, you don't get the opportunity to really just, kind of operate like you're the only one. And so it was actually very nice. And so I kind of feel like it's okay for me to pass the baton. You can go ahead and have your opportunity. And hopefully everybody will at one point or another. So anyway, emotionally, I'm happy. Physically, body feels good. I have to say, yoga really is like my best friend. The other day, well, I guess it was yesterday, I was loading all these boxes, taking them from in the house to the garage, and it was a lot of work. I mean, I was probably doing that most of the day late into the evening. And when I went to bed, my back My lower back was killing me. My legs were hurting. I was just like, oh, I can't wait till I get up in the morning and do some yoga. And I did yoga in the morning, and it was wonderful. My body felt great again. So for you, anybody that isn't doing yoga, I'm telling you, it's great. You know, a couple years ago, my core was really weak, and because my core was weak, I was having back problems, and I ended up getting a pinched nerve or something and had to go see a pain doctor and, you know, get shots of some steroid in my, I don't know, somewhere in my neck. And, you know, we have to go to the hospital and have this procedure. And it's almost like it's, I don't know what it's called, but some steroid injection. And, you know, for pain, to knock that out. And, you know, followed up with rehab and everything, physical therapy. And now, and actually for a while, that was like a recurring thing. Like when the steroid would wear off, you know, after months, I would end up having to go back and get another one. And so I'm happy to say that since I have been doing yoga, I feel my core, you know, my core body getting much, much stronger. And, you know, if I ever have any aches and pains, it's quickly relieved, you know, after I do these yoga practices. So I'm really happy about how my body, you know, that I'm using this practice to really take care of my physical body. I really appreciate that. And so then spiritually, still feeling blessed. Well, with that said, I'm gonna go. Take care.